Guys, it's been what now? A year since Herbert WIGWE passed on. The center is no longer holding and things are falling apart in the WIGWE family, including Imokwede's, it's not a family member, but he has been a business partner with the late Herbert WIGWE for over 20 years now. They've been together for a long time. They founded Access Bank together. Yeah, actually they bought out the previous owner of Access Bank. In this video, I'm also going to talk more about that. But primarily, we are going to be talking about how his father, Pastor Shingo Wigwe, has gone ahead to sue his granddaughter, sue his own nephew, and of course, Haig Imokwede, who is the current CEO of Access Bank, over the okay, so the media is saying it's over the properties of the late Herbert Wigwe. And while, yes, it's about the property, what they are actually saying is they also want to be co-governors of what is going on. Now, the late Herbert Wigwe died on the 10th of February 2024 alongside five other persons, two crew members and four of them. That's Herbert, his wife Doreen, the late Chizzy, and the former stock exchange chairman, Abimbola. They passed on together, and it seemed like Tochi, who is his daughter, he left behind four children. He had five children with his wife. Tochi is 25, she's the oldest, and sort of as it should be, she became the custodian of the other minor children. She's an adult. She's 25 years old. So she became a custodian. Now the grandfather is arguing and saying that they are supposed to make him the custodian of all the kids, infantilizing Tochi. Do you understand what's going on? They are saying that the properties and everything that Tochi is now overseeing, he should be the one overseeing it as the grandparent. And Tochi is saying, no, you can't do that. I'm old enough to do all of these things. I'm a master's degree holder. I was abroad for years getting my education. I've been an adult for a very long time now, but the father is fighting that. Not just that. Herbert WIGWE had a mentee in his cousin. That is the nephew of his father. Do you understand? His name is Uche. He is the son of Pastor WIGWE's brother. So it's three people that have been to. They are suing Uche, they are suing Aik, and they are suing Tochi. And it's like, when this man was around, when he was alive, you guys had a loving relationship. Like, there was no crisis in the family, nothing about what's going on. They've dragged this thing such that, according to reports, Haig has had to cut off all of the things that Access Bank does for the father. You know, his pension, paying him money, housekeeping, and all of those things came from Access Bank's purse. The man has stopped it now for about 4 months because of what happened during his first year remembrance ceremony. If you recall, that it was all over the media that Haig stormed there with policemen because they held to remembrance for him, because they could not come together to even, his burial even had a lot of things involved. People saying, oh, they want to bury him in the Redeemed Church in Lagos. His parents saying, no, you have to bring him back to River State, before they eventually laid him to rest, you know, in the university he had just finished building. Now, his remembrance, Tochi and them wanted to hold it in Lagos, right? His first year remembrance. But his family said, no, come back to River State. Come and do it here. So they eventually held two different ones. Tochi attended the Lagos one, showing that she's very much loyal to Aig and whatever it is that Aig is doing. Whereas some other persons who used to work with Herbert are saying that it's Aig Mokwede who is sort of turning Tochi against her grandparents, that it should not be so. Now, social media has different things to say about it. And I think I've just told you like the summary of what is happening. They are saying that the property and everything that Tochi is got, including the $10 billion house that he had recently concluded in Lagos, and he was about to move in and all that. Tochi is staying there by herself with, you know, domestic staffs. And the family is saying Tochi should not be staying there, that Herbert, when he was alive, was a disciplinarian and he would not have condoned Tochi staying in such an edifice by herself. So they are saying that she should leave that. Where should she go to, please? Is that not her daddy's house again? They say she should leave the place, relinquish all of it to the father, so that they are going to be the ones governing it. And people are saying, okay, what if there was a trust fund? Do you know that some trust fund elapsed by age 25, some age 18, but some go as far back as long as until the child is 35. But Tochi is a grown adult, and they are saying, why people infantilizing Tochi, saying she's a child, she cannot stay there. Domestic staff can be funny, they can get the wrong idea, saying that she's the only one staying there, and they are not disputing the inheritance, but they are disputing the fact that Tochi might mismanage the inheritance, so they want to be the one in charge of her own inheritance. How and why? Also, they are contesting his will. They are saying that the will that they have now was written 14 years ago, and they are saying there has to be a more recent one. He must have revised it before he died. How? Was this man planning to die? He was 52, for crying out loud. It's not like he was hoping to die. Somebody that just concluded a university, that just built such a I don't even know how to describe it, such an edifice. You think he was planning to die? So you think he would maybe revise his will every year, like as soon as Access Bank gets a bigger, I don't know, whatever, he's going to revise it. He's going to revise it. Do you think he was thinking about death? But they are saying that the lawyer, there's conflict of interest. The lawyer is also Ike's lawyer, is Tochi's lawyer, this one, that one. And they're also saying that the last shareholding, this thing that this Access Bank did, where they sold shares, that somebody sat on Herbert WIGWE's 9% share in the company, so he couldn't take up his rights, he couldn't purchase more rights, and they are saying that somebody might buy him out because he owns 9% of Access Bank, making him the largest shareholder, making him the owner of Access Bank, right? Not even Haig, who is now the managing director, owns that much. So they are saying that the Herbert they knew, when he was alive, he would have taken up all of his rights. Taking up rights is, you already have a share, so you can buy equal of what you own already, or you can decide to even buy more. So you can take up your rights and you can still buy more. Taking up rights, you're just going to spend less amount of money. If it's sold to new shareholders at about 10 naira, you might buy it because you have your rights, you already have these things with them, you already take over. You might buy it at maybe 8 naira or something, but you understand. But if you want to buy new rights, you're going to buy it at the no price. That's just the difference, right? But they are saying that Herbert would have taken up his rights, and nothing like that happened. So they are worried that somebody might come and buy Herbert out of Access Bank. So what's going to happen then, and all of those things. They are saying that's what they are fighting, and the court is saying that they already figured all of these things out. So why are you saying you want to rescind the court's judgment? And the father is saying, I'm not trying to say overthrow what the court has said. They are just saying add us also. Let us also be co-custodians of Herbert's property. Let us be co-supervisors of his children. Let us also have a say, and all of those things. But I don't know if that is going to happen. So that is basically the crash that have hit the family. Uche is with Haig, and of course Tochi is with Haig, and then Pastor Shingo, Emeka, that's Herbert's younger brother, and all of those persons are on one side, and they are saying a different thing. So that's like the clash that is currently going on. And this is not the first time that a patriarch or something will die and the family will be thrown into such disarray, and you'll be wondering, oh, was it money that held you guys together all the while? Was it because of this person was alive and it was your breadwinner, that is why you guys were showing? Like, did you ever love him? Was it because of the things you were benefiting from him? Is that why he stayed? Although some other persons are saying Hyde never had Herbert's best interest at heart, and the WIGWE family are also holding on to that, saying that he's brainwashing Tochi. That when Herbert and Haig were together, when Herbert was alive, there was rift between them already. They weren't as close as Haig is putting it to look like. That because when Haig wanted to even become the new MD CEO, he went to meet WIGWE's father to say, Baba, I want to take up this position, and the father was like, okay, yeah, go ahead and take it. But then when he got there, he started doing things that are different from what the father thought was going to happen. Access Bank was supposed to expand to the Asian continent in 2024, towards the end of 2024. Herbert was working on that, but it has not seen the light of the day since it passed on. They said the polo tournament that happened in Lagos was in London. The Access Polo tournament was very shabbily done, showing that Ike is not really maintaining the legacy of Herbert WIGWE. They are also saying that when Haig was the first MDC of Access Bank when they took over in 2002 from Cosmos Magica, who used to own Access Bank, because both of them were executive directors at GT Bank, right? So in 2002, they were like, oh, we want to start our own bank, and there was some sort of delay because the government was like, you guys are too young to own a bank. But then they fought that. They eventually went to Cosmos Magica and said, we want to buy your bank, because he used to own Access. And according to reports and his family, they said Cosmos had to do a lot of sacrifice, because they won about 40% of Access Bank then. He had to relinquish his rights and all of those things so that these guys would be the new owners of Access Bank. And Ike became the first MD and Herbert was DMD. Now in 2014, when Ike wanted to leave, because of CBN's policy that you can't be there for more than 10 years. So when Ike wanted to leave in 2014, he wanted the DMD, Herbert WIGWE, to leave with him. But Herbert was like, nah, I'm going to be MD. You can't say I should leave. So he became the MD, and he held the position from 2014 until his demise in 2024. And they said that was what caused the rift between them. So the family is saying I never had the best interest of Herbert at heart. That him now going to sue the helicopter company, there was a plane crash that happened in Nevada in the US. They were on their way to watch Super Bowl. Another Super Bowl happened already. Oh God, see, life will go on. Super Bowl 24 they wanted to go and see happened, even though they had died. Now Super Bowl 25 has happened. Kendrick Lamar came to, basically bury Drake for us. But yeah, that's a topic for another day. That already happened. So life will continue to go on. That was when they died, right? And he sued the helicopter company, even though they had already investigated and said, it was bad weather, this one, that was what happened. He's saying that there is something fishy about it. So the family is saying, why did you go and sue them without informing us first? We, the family members of the deceased. Like, we lost 3 people. It's not like you lost the partner, you lost the friend, you lost the confidant. We lost our son, we lost our child, some people lost their father, but you didn't inform them, you just went to sue them. So there's something fishy. That's what is going on. Family is fighting Ike, fighting Tochi, but I feel like Tochi is just in a crossfire because she has to pick a side. She's a 25-year-old child who has lost her parents and her big brother. And the family is saying, oh, she's always going to the club, she's spending money, she's always in private jet, like she's not flying local at all, she's always flying private jets. Babe, if this girl decides that she wants to finish spending her parents' money in 2 weeks, which I doubt is possible, but she says she wants to squander everything in 2 weeks, let her squander this money. And I don't think she's going to, because she has 3 younger ones to take care of. But if she decides that's the way she wants to grieve, you can't decide for her. She's an adult, you can't infantilize her. That is what people are saying in the comment section. While some are saying somebody might be pushing, because this man, the grandfather is about 90 years old. So somebody is pushing Pastor WIGWE. What are you hoping to achieve? Okay, you want to be custodian of these children. If you live 2 more years, 92, you are gone. What will now happen to everything you've written and all the things you've signed, and they are already law and they are binding on these children? So yeah, that's basically the problem they are having. If you are wondering what's going on in the WIGWE family and what is happening a year after Herbert WIGWE has passed, God continue to rest the soul of Chizzy, of Doreen, of Herbert, and of course Mr. Abimbola. We hope that God will continue to give their loved ones the fortitude to repair this irreparable damage. And if any other thing happens in the family, if there is any other story, if Tochi comes to say something, we'll let you know about that. Because on our Instagram page, on the anniversary, she actually marked the anniversary. She spoke about the things she's doing, the foundation. This lady said she spoke about things she's already doing. But the family is saying she's always in the club, and they call her King Tochi in the club because she's always flexing and spending money. I feel like she has enough to spend, and she has enough to spend, and she also has enough to work with. So let her do what she wants to do. Personal opinion. But yeah, I'm not in the WIGWE family. I don't know what their laws are. I don't know what their custom of the community is. But yeah, that is where we are currently with the Herbert WIGWE situation. We are hoping that it's going to be resolved soon. Because it's already a court situation. But yeah, hopefully they're going to find a way to fix it. And if they don't fix it, don't worry, I'll come and also tell you in the comment section. If Tochi decides to counter sue, if Ike decides to do something, if Uche does something, or if the brothers, that's Emeka and the father, does something. Because the beating that Emeka received at his brother's first year remembrance in Rivers State was not a funny situation. So if he decides to retaliate or something, I'm also going to let you know in the comment section, right? Because I can't imagine having your graveside, you're grieving your brother, and then you're on his gravesite and somebody's coming to beat you away from there. That's not some funny situation to encounter. And that's what also the WIGWE family are complaining about, saying, how could you desecrate your friend's memory like that? Even if you have grievances and whatnot, you could solve it after they had left that venue, not when, but there we have it. That's the story, and I'll be waiting to hear from you in the comment section. Do you think Tochi is not old enough to deal with the magnitude of Herbert's wealth? Because really, that man was very rich. He was very rich. You can't take away from it. So, and it's regardless of your education, it takes a certain level of discipline and whatnot to be able to handle some certain amount of money, right? So do you think she can quickly grow into that role? Because according to all the reports, it was Cheesy was grooming. Cheesy was already writing the CFA, hoping to go into, he was already getting certifications and all that, taking after his father to go into the finance world and all that. He had taken internship at finance companies and so it was Cheesy that he was grooming, basically, right? So do you think Tochi has what it takes? I would like to hear from you. And what do you think about the grandfather? And of course, Ike's interference in the whole thing. Should he just back off and just maintain and start looking after Access Bank alone? I'd like to hear your opinions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like it, share, and